Good afternoon, students. Hope all of you are fine, right? Okay, I am also fine. So now tell me, have you ever visited any zoo? Yes. Where have you visited? Oh, Nandankanon. It is in Bhubaneswar. And Alipur Zoo. It is in Kolkata. And which animals did you find there? Number one, tiger. Zira, very good. Lion, chimpanzee. I have also visited many zoos. Okay. And can you tell me how should you behave there? Very good. Good answer. We should behave properly. So today we are going to learn a new topic, an interesting poem that is related to the zoo. And the name of the poem is At the Zoo by Alen Mathias. Who is the poet? The name of the poet is Enid Mathias. So all of you open your English reader book. Open at page number 9. Let's read the poem. Be careful what you say or do when you visit the animals at the zoo. So the poet here wants to tell us to be aware, to be behave properly in the zoo. Actually, when we the poet the sir sorry sir may I repeat? Okay. The poet here tells us the poet here tells us to behave properly in the zoo. We should think before we act anything because the animals respond according to our action. So first look at the word careful. Careful. All of you open your copies and write down the meaning. Careful means being caution. So look at the word careful. Can you tell me, is it a naming word or a describing word? Very good. Careful is a describing word. We all know that a describing word describes about a naming word, more about a naming word. So careful here describes how the person behaves in the zoo. So this is a careful. And look at the word visit. Tell me, it is a describing word or an action word. Very good. It is an action word. Let's make a sentence with the word visit. Very good. We visited a temple last week. Now tell me, how should we behave in the zoo? Very good. We should behave properly in the zoo. Let's move to the second stanza. Do not make fun of the camel's hump. He is very proud of his noble bump. So look at the word hump. Hump. What is hump? Hump is a rounded, extended part on a camel's back. So the poet here tells us not to laugh at the camel's hump because the camel hump is very special and important to us.
Okay, ma'am.
And
Why why is the camel proud of his hump?
The camel proud of his hump because it is very useful and important for him. The hump stored water in it. That's why the hump is very important for him.
Okay, continue.
May I continue? Okay. So the hump is, so the hump is very important and significant for him. That's why the camel feels very proud for his hump. Look at the word camel. Can you tell me which part of speech is the word camel? Very good. Camel is a naming word. Why camel is a naming word? Because it is the name of an animal. That's why camel is a naming word. Very good. Let's move. Do not laugh too much at the chimpanzee. He thinks he is as wise as you or me. So the poet again tells us not to laugh at the chimpanzee because the chimpanzee is very intelligent like human beings, and the chimpanzee thinks himself intelligent, and that sorry sir, sir আমি না ভুলে যাচ্ছি.
Continue.
Because the chimpanzee is very intelligent. That's why he considers himself as wise. That means intelligent. And the penguin strutting round the lake can understand remarks you make. Strutting means moving here and there proudly. That means the penguins moving around the lake and can understand the remarks that the humans are making. Treat them as well as they do, and you always be welcome at the zoo. The poet, in the last stanza, the poet advises us to behave properly, to treat the animals very properly in a polite way. If we love the animals, we will also be welcome in the zoo. So, this much is enough for today. In our next class, we shall discuss the question answers.
Okay.
স্যার
Please
আমি
sit.
যে ready করেছি স্যার আমি ভুলেই গেছি বেশিরভাগটা স্যার
Okay.
আমি
Okay. Now come to the question part. During your demo session, they will ask some question like I asked. Okay. That what is the importance or why is the camel proud of his hump? This type of question can be asked from the lines. And one more question can be asked that what is the meaning of strutting in the poem? The word is used strutting. What is the meaning of this? Okay. So it was also it can be asked actually. So if you know the answer, you can tell me what is the meaning of strutting.
moving here and there proudly.
Okay, very good. Okay. Now, uh, suppose this question asks to you that why is this poem at the zoo important for class 3 student? Okay. What you will say for this question? Why is this poem at the zoo is important for the class 3 students?
Because animals are always very interesting topic for them, and they should also learn how to behave there because fifth, sixth standards, I think they already know to behave how to behave in the zoo, but three they might not know the behavior. That's why I don't know the
Basically,
answer.
yes, it is more or less correct answer. What you should add here that whatever text or poems or whatever it is in our syllabus or in textbooks, that has importance. Okay, and in this case, the poem at the zoo, it has value. What does it interpret to the students? That students should learn how to respect the animals, not to harm them, okay, and not to make fun of others. Okay, so they should learn how to respect animals. In this chapter, we learn this thing, how to respect others and not make fun of the animals. Okay. Next question. You have used a word, or in this poem, the word is used wise. How you will explain the word wise used for the chimpanzee to an 8-year-old student?
Wise means intelligent, and here the chimpanzee is being referred to as intelligent like human beings.
Okay. So basically, you can say here, you can add these things that wise means someone who thinks carefully. Actually, the word you used during your demo session, careful. Okay. So wise is basically means someone who thinks carefully. Okay. Everything thinks carefully and knows a lot of good things. He or she knows a lot of good things, just like our grandparents or our teachers. Okay, in this way we can explain the word wise. Okay, next. What teaching learning material would you bring to the class for this poem?
I can bring a picture of a zoo in a chart paper. I may draw and color the picture through this
Okay,
way. This is a teaching material, I think.
okay. And you can use sound box also. During the starting of the poem, you will come with a recorded sound of animals and you can play it in the class. Then you can start the poem also. It can be also a TLM. Chart paper is also
Sound
TLM.
box.
Sound system also. Okay, you can use this one. Next, if you don't have a textbook or a smartboard, how you will teach this poem?
Then I shall memorize the whole poem. Then, without textbook, sir, I shall memorize the whole poem. Then I
If
can
you don't have
explain
text,
by.
suppose the first day you are going to the class. Okay, you joined the school. First day you are going to the class, and then that time you don't have the book which class you are being sent, or you don't know about all these things. So suppose you don't have the textbook, you entered the class and you have to teach the student the poem at the zoo. So what you will say, or what you will how you will start, or how you will teach them or explain them?
Then definitely I can explain the what is zoo and what type of animals are there in the zoo. That means wild animals, differentiation between wild and domestic animals. That only the wild animals resides in the zoo, not the domestic animals. This type of
This will be a
just
lecture
for
method.
passing our time
Yes, I can understand. This will be a
without
lecture method. And actually, class 3 students don't like this method. That
then
it is
sir
a one.
without textbook, how it is possible to teach
Yes,
them?
it is possible. You can interact with them by saying that by saying any kind of animal's name, and you will tell them to uh, make a sound of this animal, make a sound of this animal. In this way, you will interact with them. Uh, uh, they will provide you sound some kind of animals, and then you can act also like animals, how they behave. In this way, you can introduce the animals, okay, and related to the topic. This one you can do. Okay.
Mhm.
In this poem, what moral values the children will learn?
Uh, Mainly the moral values is to behave properly, not to underestimate them in the zoo.
Yeah, very correct. Kindness, a value of kindness we will learn
A
in this
value
chapter.
of kindness. Mm.
This is all about your demo session. I have prepared the question from my side, okay, and maybe some question from this type of question or outside this type of question can be asked. So prepare well. You have prepared the demo session very well. It was a very good interactive session. Also, your sound is also good. Okay, so
So
now
my
come to
weak
the
point is I sometimes forget in the practical time. I have prepared the demo very fruitfully, very in brief, but I forgot everything. The question answers.
Okay. So this will be helpful for you. I think next time you will prepare it
Sir,
better.
your session is very helpful, very much helpful. And your YouTube videos, I have followed all the DAV videos because
Okay. Thank you.
Monday is Durgapur. In Durgapur, our interview will be held, and your
Okay.
session is
Now
very fruitful.
next portion. This will
Hmm?
be done. The demo session. Next you will be called for the subject interview. Okay. So
Okay.
from
Sir,
subject interview.
I have some questions. Sir, I have some questions that naming words in standard
You
3,
will discuss.
naming words or noun, which term is used? Nouns or naming words? Describing
Uh,
word or adjective? I don't know
wait.
actually.
And the theory I will explain at the last. Let me finish my session. What are the questions I have prepared? Okay. Then you will ask your doubt at the end. Okay.
Okay.
So first of all, could you introduce yourself? Highlight your journey towards becoming an English teacher. Okay.
Sir, I have not prepared. Sir, give me some time, 5 minutes. Just I have prepared for the demo only.
Just you can answer me.
Okay, okay. First of all, thank you, panel, for giving me an opportunity to myself. I am Amrita Mondal. I am from Durgapur. I passed my I passed my 10th in the year 2005, and after that my HS exam in the year 2007, and after that I completed my graduation in the year 2010, and after that I completed my masters and B.Ed from the same university, that is West Bengal State University, in the year 2010 and 2012. I have 7 years of teaching experience, and I have also cleared CTET and STET both. Uh, my positive sides are I am very I am very friendly while teaching in the classroom, and my main aim is to make the classroom very friendly so that they can enjoy their learning. Thank you.
Okay. It
Sir,
was
without
excellent.
my preparation, without my
It was
preparation, actually, sir, I have
okay.
not prepared.
Yeah, I can understand, but whatever you have presented, it is very good. Okay, you can add some extra things that as you are saying that you have not prepared. Okay,
Sir,
now
sir, is it required? Madhyamik, HS,
you
is it
can
required? Or
directly mention the highest qualification, post graduation and B.Ed, and with that your experience, teaching experience, in which school you are teaching, or from when to when you are teaching. That one you can mention. Okay, and if you have a good score in any post graduation or graduation or 10th or 12th, you can mention it also that I have qualified with the star marks or like that. Okay, you can mention it also. Now next question. So as you can say that you have completed your post graduation in English. So my question is, what was your special paper in post graduation?
American literature?
American literature. Okay, tell me a name of an American writer.
Joseph Conrad, Heart of Darkness.
Okay, so you have done these things. Okay. Now, come to the next question. It is from a grammar question that what is gerund and what is a participle?
Mm, uh, swimming is a good exercise. Here, swimming has a force of an swimming here is a noun. That means gerund having the force of a verb and noun. Here, swimming is a good exercise. And I am traveling a running bus. Here, running having a force of a adjective, of an adjective. It is a participle. I am playing well. That means playing is present participle.
Okay. Swimming is a good exercise. Okay.
I
Swimming is.
know that the answer is not proper.
Let me ask you something. Swimming is a good exercise. Tell me which parts of speech is swimming.
Swimming is noun.
Okay. Noun means,
Naming word.
is it a naming word?
What is a good exercise? Swimming is a good exercise.
Okay. So
If
it is a
we ask
nominal.
the question, if we
It
ask
is
the question what, then naming word comes. What is a
okay.
good exercise?
Actually nominal verb it is.
Okay. Nominal
Okay.
verb.
And you can see in this way also that singing is my hobby. Singing is a Gerund, and the singing word is beautiful. Here singing used in
Yeah,
both way.
singing bird. That means singing qualifies the noun bird. That's why singing is okay.
Now, suppose I am telling you two sentences. You can write it down or you can listen it. By listening, you can answer. I'm saying you two sentences. One is I, comma, you, comma,
Sir, 1 minute.
I,
I. Hmm,
you,
you.
and he
Hmm.
are responsible for this mistake. Okay. Next one. You, he, and I are responsible for this mistake.
You, he, and I are
Responsible for this mistake.
responsible
And
for this mistake.
first sentence was I, you, and he are responsible for this mistake. Which one is correct?
The first one is correct. I, you, and he are responsible for this mistake. Usually,
Why?
uh, hmm, in
Why?
subject-verb agreement, usually when we are mistakenly doing something, that time the format I, you, and he, 1, 1, 3, 2. The format is sorry, I, you, and he. Sir, the
First,
first sentence being I.
I, you, and he are
Oh,
responsible
no,
for
no,
this
no.
mistake.
No, sir. The second one is right. You, he, and I. 2, 3, 1 format.
You, he, and I are responsible for this mistake.
Mm-hmm. You, he, and I.
No, no,
First one. Sir,
yes.
first one, when we are mistakenly, then I, he, and sir, I, he, and you are responsible for the mistake will be more appropriate.
Let me explain.
Huh?
Okay. In positive sentence, these are the personal pronoun actually, and sometimes more than one or two personal pronoun comes together in a sentence. That time we have to arrange them according to the order, or if the sentence is a positive, that means it shows us a positive thing, then the first person will become at the last. 2, 3, 1. Okay.
Two, three,
And
one.
if the sentence is a negative or
Hmm.
confessional sentences,
Hmm.
okay, then I will come at the beginning. 1, 2, 3.
Hmm. স্যার ওয়ান টু
Here
থ্রি তো নয় স্যার 1, 3, 2 তো পিসি দাসে তো স্যার 1, 3, 2 লেখা আছে আই আই হি অ্যান্ড ইউ
2 and 3 will remain similar in the both sentence. Only first person will change its place.
স্যার 1 মিনিট স্যার Sir, here I, he, and you have done the mischief. I, he, and you. I, you, and he.
Okay, okay.
That means
Okay,
132. Two,
uh,
three, one,
make,
132.
make it clear from Google also, and look it in other books
In
also. Okay.
Pisidas, it is, sir, in Pisidas, it is written and
I'm not saying
and
I'm not
previous
saying you
and
are, or the
previously,
book is
sir,
wrong details. Okay. As per my
Pisidas
knowledge,
and
I have
sir,
read.
2016 interview in SSC interview, the question was asked and also told me that's why I never did forgotten the that 132 231
You are
panel
you are
said
correct
that
in your place.
three comes in
You
the
are
middle.
correct in your place. I'm saying what I'm saying. Listen to me. You are correct in your place. Okay. But as I have read or I got this information that second and third person remains in the same place. Only first person will change its place at the beginning and the last. If the action is negative, then first person will come at the beginning, and if the action is a positive, then the first person will go at the last.
Okay,
2
okay.
and 3 will remain similar, as per my knowledge or as I have read it. Okay, you should go through this thing from another books also, and otherwise, you can answer the same thing if this question was asked, will be asked. You will answer in your way because you have proof with you, PC does. Okay. You can mention it
Yes.
just like you have mentioned right now that according to the PC does and grammar book. Understood what I am saying? Next. What is reflexive pronoun?
Uh, sir, I am giving you the example first. I cut the cake. I cut the cake myself. Yeah, when the subject and object represent the same
Same,
thing, same, then
same thing.
it is reflexive pronoun. I cut
Okay.
the cake myself, and I myself cut the cake. This is an emphatic pronoun
Okay.
when we emphasize upon the
Some
subject.
we're giving importance something, then it is a emphatic or emphasizing pronoun. Okay. Very good. Now, I'm saying you a sentence, make it a passive voice. Okay. The firemen are putting out the fire. The firemen are putting out the fire.
The fire are being put out by the firemen, or the fire are being put out within
Which
bracket
one?
by the firemen.
Which one you are saying? Tell me the final answer.
The fire being the fire are being putting out.
The fire are being
Sir. The fire are being put out
by the firemen, right?
by the firemen within the bracket, or
Okay, okay. So here the word fire, you are treating this word as a plural.
the fire is being put out.
You
Sir,
should be confident about your answer. Okay.
sir, the fire is being put out.
Okay. The fire is being put out by the fireman. You can mention it or you can skip it. Next question. A reported speech. He said, I had posted this letter. He said, I had posted this letter.
He said that he had posted that letter.
Sure.
Hmm.
Is it correct?
Hmm.
But as per my knowledge, the answer should be he said that he had posted that letter. No need to use two times had.
Oh, no need. Okay, okay. Sir, I have to revise the chapter.
Check it.
Then, when two head are mentioned,
Suppose the sentence is written like this. He said,
mm.
he said, the flower was fresh. Okay. When we use had actually, when in the quotation the V2 is used, that time, right? So if
Mm.
the be verb only is mentioned, no main verb is mentioned there. That time you can use here. Then the example I have just gave you, that is that would be the answer would be that he had been. Sorry, the flower had been fresh. Had and been. Okay. Had example I cannot remember right now, but sometimes it happens also. Had is there also.
Mm.
Okay. So you will
Sir,
also
actually,
you will use
in this SSC, a question was there, but it was mistaken by me. Had was the actually the correct option.
okay. Next. Uh, what is a sonnet?
A sonnet is a 14 lines poem. Other, sir, I forgot.
A sonnet is a 14-line poem. Then
Uh, sonnet or sonnet is, sir, I forgot the definition.
okay, you forgot the definition, no problem. It is actually a 14-line poems. And do you know the forms of sonnets? Two main forms of
And
sonnets.
the two women, an octave and sestet.
Two forms. It is a part
Two
of
forms.
sonnets.
Wait. Okay, okay. Petrarch sonnet and Shakespearean sonnet.
Yes, yes.
Petrarch
Okay.
sonnet. Mhm. And
Okay,
Petrarch sonnets are,
as it
I think, two types.
experience sonnet is also
Spenserian,
as
huh? Spenserian
Petrarch.
sonnet.
Petrarchan sonnet is also known as Italian sonnet, and Shakespearean sonnet is also
Italian
known
sonnet.
as English sonnets. Okay,
English sonnet.
and
Mhm.
in sonnets, 14 lines is there. It is mandatory,
Mhm.
and in Petrarchan sonnet, 8 and 6 octave and sestet is there, and
Mhm.
in Shakespearean sonnet or in English sonnets,
Three
that
quatrains,
it is introduced by
and the
16.
concluding couplet.
Three. Uh, okay, it's a quatrains and couplet.
Mhm.
Three quatrains and a concluding couplet. Okay,
Mhm.
so this is about the sonnet. Can you name an Indian writer who wrote sonnets?
Mm. Michael Madhusudan Datta, an Indian writer, wrote a sonnet.
Yes. Okay. Now, uh, as you have chosen the chapter at the zoo, from there, one question also arises that how do you explain onomatopoeia to the class 3 student?
Onomatopoeia. Uh, the son is the son of our family. Here, son and son alike, but the meaning and the spelling are different.
Is it
In this chapter, through the,
what is
huh?
onomatopoeia?
Oh, sorry, no, no, no. This is not onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia, thundering, thundering, just like the sound echoes itself. Thundering is
Basically,
an example of
can
onomatopoeia.
we can teach them by saying that onomatopoeia by saying that this is a very large word and they will not be able to grab this word or understand this word onomatopoeia.
Mhm.
Rather than we can say that sound effect words. Okay, sound effect words. It is related to your poem. That's why I'm asking this question. That example, like his a sound of snake. Okay, buzz of bee, third of falling a book. Okay, it makes a real sound real to them when you are teaching them. Okay, onomatopoeia. If the interviewer asks you this question, then you can explain this one.
Mhm.
Okay, These are the thing, or you can explain what is alliteration.
Alliteration is a repetition of the same sound, repetition of the consonant sound
Okay.
in the starting of the word,
Okay. Same starting consonant sound.
same starting consonant sound.
Okay. And this is alliteration. And suppose they will ask you that what is consonants, then
Consonants, uh, repetition of the consonant sound at the end of each sentences in a stanza. Consonants.
consonants can be repeated anywhere.
In anywhere, in the starting also. That means repetition of words, consonant sounds.
And sound.
Repetition of consonant sounds, consonants.
Okay. So, as you are saying that you are going to teach or giving the demo for the standard 3. Suppose they will ask a classroom situation. They will ask, ma'am, why do we say an hour but a house? How do you explain?
Hour. Actually, they already in UKG or LKG, they already know what is vowel and consonant. And already in standard 1 and 2, they already know the vowel sounds. So, hour. I can explain hour. How do I pronounce hour? That means ah. That's why the vowel sound is ah. That's why n is there in an hour is used, n is used before an hour, and a house, how a ha is also a consonant sound. That's
So
why a is
basically,
used.
basically you can say that the choice between A and N, it depends on the sound. Okay, on the vowel sound, not the letter. Okay, the choice of A or N, it depends on the vowel sound, not in the letter. In this case, in our HOUR, the H is silent. Okay, and it starts with an O sound, hour. Okay, and in house, H sound is heard. That's why we use basically we use an hour and a house. Okay, so you have prepared very well actually. And the last question, you are selected as a DAV teacher, and how much salary you are expecting from us?
Sir, as the management decide, I will gladly accept their decision.
Okay, the management will decide only 10,000. Then what you will do?
Sir, DAV is a reputed institution, so I expect more
Okay.
than.
So basically, the answer should be like this: that I am primarily focused on the opportunity to contribute to a prestigious, a reputed institute like DAV. And regarding my compensation, I am looking for a salary which is based uh, with my qualification and experience as per the DAV CMC norms that you have mentioned, that management, what management will decide, I will accept it. I am confident that the school offers a fair and competitive package, and I am open to a discussion based on the standard grades or for a PRT position. What you are saying. Last one you no need to mention. Just inform inform them that whatever according to the DAV CMC rules they will decide, and it will they can keep it in their mind that I have this much experience, so according to that I should be paid. In this way you can mention. Okay, that is all about the interview. I have prepared all these things from my side. I don't know what they will ask, but maybe your interview when will go very well like this. I wish that.
Sir,
And
thank you so much.
after the interview, I would like to say that please do the same thing after the interview also. That you will share the experience. so that it will be helpful for other candidates also.
Of course. Sir, tell me, may I use, while doing the demo, may I use naming word or noun, describing word or adjective? Which term is used in
Are
DAV?
right, but as they are a little child, okay, they are the smaller one, so you should use the
Mm.
naming word for their
Naming word, describing word, action words. Okay.
naming word and describing word are the best thing to tell them.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, sir. And
Any
sir, actually, this year I have crossed 35, but I have an experience. I don't know. I think I don't know they allow me or not, but this year.
see what happened. I think hopefully you will be selected because you have experience.
Mm.
Okay, and they actually prefer experienced candidate rather
Mm.
than fresher. They also select fresher candidate also. I'm not saying that they will not select the fresher
The age
candidate
is,
because
I am getting tensed for the age. 35 already is mentioned there in PRT, and this year I have crossed just 3 months.
let,
I have crossed.
let's hope for the best, right?
Mm.
If the required
And
talented teacher
is there,
you can
sir, is
get
there
it
any question? Huh? Sir, there, yeah, sir, I have forgotten the history of English literature. Is they ask
in
history of English
PRT.
literature?
In PRT, not so deep question asked from the history of English literature, as per my knowledge. But I don't know this year what will happen and from where they will ask. I don't know about that. But a little bit you can go through like sonnets, all these things, figure of speech.
Mm.
Because in simile metaphor, especially because it is in
Mm.
standard 6, simile and metaphor. And in
Mm.
standard 7 personification is there, hyperbole is there, okay, some others basic literary device are
Then
there, so you
I
should,
have to go through the figure of speech.
yes, you should,
Mm.
okay, with example.
With examples. And
And
may I give the demo the whole poem, or I have to select
they
only
will,
the two stanzas?
they will tell you to stop, okay.
Okay.
If they will tell you to stop, you can stop there. Otherwise you can tell them in the same way just you have said that on the next day we will continue after this, you can say this
Mm.
5 to 7 minutes
May I?
you will,
Huh?
5 to 7 minutes you will continue, then you will say so next part of this poem we will continue on the next day. Because if you will
Okay.
make it a very lengthier, then they will also ask that will you teach them in the same day the whole poem, are they
Yes,
able to
sir.
take all
Yes,
the things?
sir. Mm.
And if you will teach them a less thing, then they also ask that this much only you will teach. So
Mm.
it is a very difficult to
Sir, already
present.
I have faced in many schools. I have selected the whole poem, and they asked, "Is it possible in 45 minutes or 40 minutes allotted time the whole poem? Is it possible to make them understand the whole poem?" And if I got selected, already have selected in a school only two stanzas, then they are telling me that only two stanzas are selected, and the period is being 40 minutes. You will teach only the two stanzas. That's why I am getting also confused.
See, they will not give you 45 minutes to show your demo or explain your demo. So
Mm.
according to that, you will explain there and you will mention this that next day we will continue. And after completing your demo session, if you have used the board, uh, erase the board, okay, you can
Mm.
write date at the left side, the topic or the
Mm.
subject, the middle, and on the right side you
Mm.
can write the strength. Like we used
Strength
to write the board, strength, present, absent, this thing
and class in the on the right side.
in the class also right side. Okay,
No, left side, sir. Class.
class on the right side.
Class on the right side. Date and class on the right side. And strength and subject on the left side.
No, no, I don't know what in your school you are using. In our school we are writing the
In our school, I have used to this.
whatever you are habituated with, do this
they
thing.
can. Mhm.
Because a new thing, if you will try to do, then it will be uh, difficult to make things there present there. You will be like me. I also nervous sometimes during the demo or the interview. So in the same way it happens.
Mhm.
So try a new things with what you are
Mhm.
habituated. Try these things.
Actually, I am accustomed with the format in my school.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You are a very experienced teacher, and I think you will be selected, and I wish you will select.
Mhm. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you for your valuable time, and
Mhm.
the way you present all these things. Everything was very fine. Uh, uh, More improvement is needed from your side. Like you said that you have not
Mhm.
prepared self introduction part, that one,
Sir, I am not prepared.
and some literary forms, that sonnets. Okay, these things you should prepare.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm. Sir. Actually,
so
I
we
am.
will.
I am. Sir, I have been teaching since 3 years in UKG section. That's why the English portion I actually forgot it.
Okay,
Rhymes, action words, naming words. These are
you can.
right now. These are my area.
In
Jai
which
Hind.
way you are teaching in your school? Follow these things. Okay,
Mm. Okay, sir.
okay. Thank you for the
And
time.
the dress code, sir, and the dress code in the interview, wearing sari is mandatory.
No, 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 it is not mandatory. It is your choice only.
Okay.
That should be a formal one, and you know what is formal in your school, like you are
Mm.
explaining those
In
things.
my
So, no,
school, wearing sari is mandatory, regular basis.
okay. So, whatever you are accustomed with, you can try that one. Salwar kameez is also applicable there, but sari is more preferable. I think so.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So, let's finish this session.
Hmm.